Next up on the block of Modern Warfare 2 weapons to revive is the hard-hitting Kastov 7.62. The Kastov 7.62 was a solid weapon to use for the first half of Modern Warfare 2. However, the game having such a low TTK, this weapon just couldn't keep up with faster firing ARs such as the Tempest Razorback and other similar weapons that were added to the game over time. Fortunately, the 7.62 is easier to use in Modern Warfare 3 with the changes Sledgehammer has made and is fairly competitive. What does bring down the 7.62 though is its lower rate of fire. It won't be an easy task to fight SMGs at close range, so you will want to adjust your playstyle to be a little more cautious to get the most out of this weapon. Damage-wise, it's on par with Modern Warfare 3 ARs, with 46 damage per headshots and 39 damage anywhere else up to 28 meters. With or without headshots, it will take 4 shots against enemies within 28 meters and tack on 1 extra shot for anything further. Let's dig into the actual build for this weapon and what options you could try out. I like to run suppressors, so the Shadow Strike is my go-to. Now the Kastov does have some good iron sights, so if you want to run a close range build, you can save an attachment slot that way. I don't really recommend it though, as a keyboard and mouse player, I did find the iron sights to be almost useless. There's still too much muzzle smoke and visual recoil that makes it worthless at any range. Fortunately, the base stats for the 7.62 is not bad at all for ADS times, sprint to fire, and reloading. ADS movement speeds on the other hand are not that great, so you may want to equip a perk or attachment to help with that. Speaking of which, we'll add the PEQ box for laser sight for faster ADS time. For the underbarrel, we'll run the reliable FTAC SP10 angle grip. This will lower the idle sway and horizontal recoil of the weapon. It does add some vertical recoil as well, but that's to be expected with an AK build. The next attachment to add is the Demo X2 grip for added gun kick and recoil control, with the only penalty being the idle sway. With the changes made to how these weapons work, idle sway isn't as impactful unless you're aiming down sights for a long time. And for these Modern Warfare 2 weapons, there's already work that has to be done to keep their movement and ADS speeds as close to their base stats as possible while lowering its gun kick recoil. Granted, we should be doing that for every weapon regardless, but it's even more important with these weapons in particular. For alternate attachment options, you could drop the suppressor for the ELR Blackfire compensator. It does lower your effective range to 22.6 meters and a slightly slower bullet velocity, however it does lower both horizontal and vertical recoil by 18%. I also did try to run this weapon with the ProLite TO3 stock, but I had inconsistent results with it, so use that at your own risk. As expected, there's not a lot of good variety to choose from for the stocks or barrels, as the negatives are just too severe. This was not an issue with the Chimera build, so give that a look if you want to see what I feel is an overall better weapon of choice. Now let's get into a quick match and see how much damage we can deal with the Kastov 7.62.
Alright, we're going to jump into a round of quick play. Hopefully we can get this in the first game and then call it a video, but we'll see. We shall see. Alright, put us into a match mid-game, and it's Sauce House, so... Okay, so that was a rather uneventful round of Sauce House, but at least you get to see a little bit of close range combat, I guess, some small gameplay. So we will have to drop into a different map. I may not even be able to use much or anything from here, so we'll get into another match and see what happens. Hopefully a bigger map. I'm on quick play, by the way. Alright, Pavella. I should get some good, decent range kills in here. We're also going loud, we're not using the suppressor this time, just for the sake of variety. Alright, somehow we already did a spawn swap. Just 2 there. There we go. Darn. I saw you. I don't like how those doors open independently. A little dumb, in my opinion. I'm just sitting there. There they go. They figured it out. Teammates like panicking, like, what the heck are you shooting at? Just look in front of you, literally. All you would have to do. I don't know what it is. I can't move today. I can't get out of Windows for some reason. There you go. Panics him out of that spot. Alright, out of ammo. Time to get myself killed. See if I can do anything with these pistols in the meantime. Yeah, got one kill out of it. Okay, now it's sitting there, everyone RPG me. Nope, nope, nope. Oh man, double peeked. Heard the ladders. Like I said, with this weapon, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's fast enough. It's just fast enough to get away with some stuff. Close range though, just about anything kills it, sadly. Oh, I lucked out. I just played keep away the entire game and it worked. I wasn't pushing fights all that often. I was just trying to hold my distance and doing so got me a really good round. That was technically the second game I played today, so I'm happy with that. Glad it wasn't just like sweat lobby after sweat lobby, but at least you get to see what this gun looks like at range, which I think is a little bit more important with this one in particular. And yeah, we'll be rolling into what else there is to talk about for this weapon, and if there's anything else that would need to be done with it.
The only thing holding back the 7.62 outside of the annoying visual recoil is its slower rate of fire of 600 RPM. Even with a potential damage nerf in the future, the SOA Subverter will still be the better choice if we were to grab a hard-hitting Modern Warfare 3 rifle. It has far better recoil control, rate of fire, and damage than the 7.62, and is more versatile because of it. I know there are some people out there who are all about using AKs no matter what, so hopefully this build does help you out and gives you as best a chance as possible to fight against other Modern Warfare 3 weapons. Let me know if you did find this build helpful and what attachments you're running in the comments below. Let's see if there's any way to make this weapon even better. It hasn't been easy to get back into these weapons, as some of them do require you to really mix up your playstyle. We're still looking for those diamonds in the rough, and the 7.62 is not quite it, at least for me. Until then, I'm Mr. Rain, and I'll see you next time.